Hey, it's your guy. It finally warmed up a bit, so now I'm allowed to just wear two housecoats and get away with how comfy it feels. So today we are here to talk about one of the most confusing chapters of all time in One Piece. Also, it's got a lot of hype to it. So we start off with Carrot, Nekomamushi, and Inarushi chilling having a good old time because Carrot made a stew. Not sure why that's giving me hiccups. I didn't have them before this. But yeah. Maybe because I'm just picturing how awesome that stew that Carrot tastes and not Carrot herself. I mean, what? So we start off kind of where we took off from last time. We got Vegapunk trying to plead to Saturn. Saturn has come off as one of the coldest people I have seen in this show, and it's kind of expected. I kind of expected it to go this way with him, and good to know that my expectations on a guy being inhuman and utterly carefree with his resources, the fact that Vegapunk is like talking about humanity in this chapter, then all of a sudden Saturn is like, well, you know that research vessel you had leave yesterday so the people could be safe? Well, I had them killed. And then Vegapunk's like, yeah. Surprised Vegapunk face instead of surprised Pikachu face. And yes, I am dry as all hell. So, from the point of contention there, the Navy soldiers were like, Kizaru, Saint Saturn, you should leave the island too. This is Vice Admiral Doll talking, and she's like, you should probably go. Kizaru's like, go. And Saturn's like, me and Kizaru will remain here. And then when the pacifistas start leaving, he's like, no, pacifistas, you remain here. You're my force on this island. Saturn really wants to make sure that none of the Straw Hats make it off the island. And plot-wise, this is really good One Piece right here. Even though this chapter is kind of confusing because of how short it is, this is some good old One Piece right here. This is the countdown to the big moment where we realize that something very huge and astronomical is going to happen really soon in One Piece. And several points of this chapter, such as Sanji gathering up everybody to jolt up to the Labosphere. Everybody up in the Labosphere just getting the preparations ready. Lilith and Brook also getting preparations ready. And by the way, rare Brook W here. Brook, he had Lilith complimenting him this entire time. And I could... it all went good until they realized, how the hell are we stopping the ship we are pushing through the ice we just created? And he's like, I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead. There's my Brook impression. I could definitely see that next chapter, which no break next week, is huge. I mean, it would have been still huge even had there had been a break, not gonna lie. But the constant flow of One Piece, especially in these dark times, are really soothing my kind of hurting soul. What next? So we've gone over that. We've gone over that point. Now, Kizaru attacking the vacuum tube, which this is kind of huge. Now that we got a full spread of Atlas and Kuma, Bonnie, and Frankie up there in the sky, about to get lasered by an unpredictable amount of Pacifista Mark IIIs. This is going to... There's so many things that could happen here that I don't know if I want to try thinking about what's coming next, because I really like to think about things, but this is just one of those moments in One Piece where we just... we're unknowing here. That's the one good thing about Ichiro Oda. We can always count on him to throw something we don't expect. Something that's going to confuse us in this story somehow. Now, they had to call it the height of folly because it translates to the height of stupidity, but for some reason we don't like that word over here in the West. I'm not sure why they had it changed to folly. But Saturn gets even more inhuman after Kizaru attacks them. And now the Pacifistas are attacking them. He's like, now Pacifistas annihilate Bonnie and Bartholomew Kuma. Ain't it funny that they're about to get whopped off this earth by your own clones, Kuma? And this is the height of folly. Honestly, Saturn. We're going to see this man get hit so hard. This man is so pissed, and rightfully so. But, yeah. But now on the last page is the one thing that stumps everybody. Who is they? Who is they? Who is they? You see, the research vessel had been successful in escaping. However, the marine vessel was not successful in sinking the research vessel. However, the marine vessel itself was taken out. There's a little, not sure if you guys know who that is. If you understand the guy who I just referenced, throw it in the comments section. But, yeah. They are on their way. Tell Admiral Kizaru we were unsuccessful in seeking the research vessel. They are on the way. Now, they is a big, we have no idea. A lot of people are saying it's one of the Blackbeard ships. Could be. Could very well be. I mean, a lot of people are just really understating that there's a strong chance that, it could actually be Blackbeard. But it's not, there's no way in hell it's actually going to be Blackbeard. But if it is somehow, imagine Blackbeard and the only third fruit he wants is the Mori Mori no Mi, which I believe is brain fruit. I could be saying something, I could be saying a totally different fruit. Hell, I'm pretty sure that's not the forest fruit. Nori Nori might be brain. My Japanese I need to touch up on. I'm not going to lie. Will I learn Japanese successfully? Yes, I will learn Japanese successfully. Am I going to do it for the sake of being a weeaboo? No, I am not a weeaboo. I am a metal guitarist who just really likes his anime and stuff. But, imagine Blackbeard trying to get that fruit. That would be insane. But also, the last thing I will talk about is this. We still don't know what Lafitte does. All the way. Like, we kind of get, like, the gist of what, the rest of the Blackbeard crew does. Which is quite funny. Vasco Shot has, in my opinion, the funniest, Devil Fruit ability amongst the entire Blackbeard crew. Sure, Jesus Burgess having the Riki no Mi and being able to toss mountains is hilarious, and Doc Q's make you a woman disease was pretty intense, but we still don't know what Lafitte does. All we know is this bastard, his arms turn into wings. He could have the Harpy no Mi. He could be Harpy Lady's brother from Yu-Gi-Oh! He's Harpy Lady's brother from Yu-Gi-Oh, fellas. That's who it was all along. Like, comment, and subscribe. And we might talk about Blackbeard again next week. If it goes exactly how I think it's going.